Hey there, Cambridge. This is City Councillor Nadeem Mazen coming to you with a midsummer update on the Boston Olympics and the No Boston Olympics struggle for transparency. This whole saga started some time ago when Boston became a front runner, and people became very worried that the Boston Olympic Committee was comprised of largely special interests and real estate interests and seemed not to be engaging the community. They didn't engage the Cambridge City Council, and we passed an order informing the city and anyone listening that we did not want the Olympics in Greater Boston. And as a host city in their plan, I think that's an important message that we sent, both for the importance of their community organizing and community discussions, and also just for the importance of having appropriate celebrations and appropriate types of world-class events here. The Olympics is known to bring infrastructure improvements and other improvements, but it also brings massive debt and puts cities and the state on the hook for overages. They obviously promised to have a plan not to do that, but having a profitable Olympics and not putting the burden on cities has been the exception, not the norm. Now we're putting in a subpoena, and the City Council doesn't regularly do this. I'd like to bring back this very important tool for transparency that cities have, to actually bring forward documents as an authority in order to understand what is being explained and what is being done, whether things are just or whether they are not. And in this case, to understand what are the missing chapters from the bid book in version 1 that we may not as a city or as a public been privy to, and how did those chapters change to the 2.0 bid, which is largely transparent, but seems like it might also be missing some key content. When we can see how things have changed, what was promised at the outset, and the full view of how things are now and what has transpired, I think we'll have an even better understanding of the types of people we're working with, and more importantly, about the chances that the Olympics have of ever being fair. I think the No Boston Olympics people have it right. We need regional planning. We need infrastructure. We need a return to community organizing, and we cannot rely on a public event aimed at elites and aimed at tourist enjoyment and not regional enjoyment of our resources, and we can't allow that to be the only thing that improves our transit infrastructure and our other crumbling infrastructure in the state and in the city. So my hope is that people are behind this subpoena on council. Please tell your councillors by emailing them, but definitely reach out to me at nmazen@cambridgema.gov or nadeem@votenadeem.com. I'd love to know how you stand on this important issue, and I know that even when we don't agree on this one, we do agree that our celebrations, our planning, and our world-class events have to engage community if they're ever going to work. And I think we can also agree that Olympics haven't gotten there in the past. If any such thing is to happen here, there's got to be a huge shift. Do email me. Again, that is nmazen@cambridgema.gov or nadeem@votenadeem.com. Thanks.